8:48, good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. We have a guest in studio to talk about an event coming up this weekend that is of vital importance. Jason Wood is here from Grand Island Police Department to talk about the Drug Takeback program that will be going on Saturday. First, welcome back. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Let's talk about this because this is something that a lot of different agencies are pointing their energies towards for this weekend, but it is so important because the improper storage or disposal of medicines can be a huge issue. And that's just one of the things you're trying to prevent this weekend.
Yeah, it is. A lot of times people just throw medication in the trash or they flush it down the toilet. We don't want them to do either of those things. If they can bring it to us at either of the Super Savers this weekend, we can properly get it disposed of with the DEA. They come through, pick it up, and truck it somewhere and dispose of it properly.
So just how easy is it to get that taken care of this Saturday?
So it's pretty easy. We just set up a booth at the Super Savers. You pull up. Most of the time you don't even have to get out of your car. I'll step out, grab the medication from you, throw it in a trash can, and then we'll go lock it up somewhere and dispose of it later.
And so once these things are taken care of properly, it makes sure they don't get in the wrong hands, and it also makes sure that it doesn't get out into nature. And let's face it, this is the kind of stuff you don't want just out there in the water supply, which can happen if you just say, well, I'll just flush it.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's not that big a deal, but it really is a big deal. It hurts the environment. And also, if you keep it around forever and somebody gets a hold of it, something bad could happen, and we don't want that. So just bring it to us. We'll get disposed of it properly.
Keep this in mind. Medicines do have an expiration date. So even if you try to say, well, if I need it, a year or two down the road, I'll just have it handy, that may not be a good idea.
No, probably not, because in that year's time, the medication probably changes a little bit. Maybe your health changes, and it's not a good idea to take the medication without talking to a doctor. So just dispose of it properly. If you don't need it, let's get rid of it, and that way it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Unused or expired are the types of things that are welcome. Now, what are the things that you can't take?
Basically, the things we don't want you to bring are needles or inhalers, anything that has compressed air. We don't want any of those things, but everything else, bring it to us.
So that'll be at Super Saver on Saturday, 10 till 2, and that's at both Super Saver locations in Grand Island. If folks have a question, can they reach out?
Yeah, they can call the police department. We can answer any questions they have, but otherwise, just come there. We'll help you dispose of it, and basically, it's no questions asked. If it's something you shouldn't have, we don't care. We just want to get rid of it.
DEAtakeback.com is another place that you can go if you need just some more basic information. But it is coming up on Saturday from 10 until 2 at both Super Saver locations. Jason Wood, on behalf of Grand Island Police Department, reminding you to get rid of that stuff the right way coming up on Saturday. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI 105.5 FM.